Well, how you doing? We're at the Cam Henderson Center here at Marshall. I'm on the middle of the logo, and I'm going to go do a 360 right here on the court for you, and then we'll show you around a little bit. We just got here. It's about 6:20 in the afternoon on Tuesday. All right, I'll take you through some of the history of this arena as we go by. You can see that the lights are not on in the upper area up there, so it's really kind of hard to tell. The arena does seat 9,000 plus, just a little more than. What I've always liked about this place is when you get over here, that little set of seats up there that are near their, I guess you'd say they're their luxury boxes and probably their athletic suites. They've also redone that panel up there. It used to have a lot of very old pictures of the retired jerseys. You can still see it's got the jerseys, but done a little differently. But I think it's kind of cool the way they have done it. And then there's a picture at the top of Cam Henderson. We'll get into his history in a minute. And then this side's about the same. Big, long, and there's one concourse you come in the middle. And then one big, long set up and down. Very little seats on the end on either side. So the concourse basically is on one side and the other side. I don't think you can go all the way around. All right? Let's go up in the stands a little bit and take a look around. Okay, this is the concourse level here at the Cam Henderson Center, straight up these stairs, which, by the way, if you're looking to get in shape, and right now the only shape I'm in is round, but if you're looking to get in shape, that's really a nice one right there. So here's the view from here, from the concourse area. That's a heck of a view for a basketball game, okay? Now let's walk up the stairs, and this will get us actually out into the concourse. I'm assuming that that's a camera mount for cameras and such, which would be nice. Once again, your view from here. Okay, out into the concourse. Aha, frozen lemonade. It's really hot up here, so the frozen lemonade actually sounds pretty good. As I mentioned, I don't know that you can get to the other side. I'll go look here in a second, and we'll see. Just a one long concourse area. I'll see if I can't get a shot of the outdoor tomorrow. So what's going down here? The angle, it's kind of got the Star Wars, Star Trek kind of look from the outside with the angle of the roof. I think their media guide calls it a striking piece of scenery in the downtown area here. It does really stand out. And the football stadium is just kind of across the street. Oh, maybe you can get around over here. Okay. Yep, how about that? So you can get all the way around in the area out here that obviously has a whole lot of the history of Marshall. And truly, when you think about Marshall, you think most of the history, obviously in football, with some of the great players they've had lately. This should, I guess, will take us all the way around. Well, that's kind of good. Aha. Well, there's the Thundering. Okay, that's the women's basketball. I was hoping I could actually get into one of the end suite sort of things here. You can tell that you can see it from there, but it's locked up. Maybe we'll try down here. Okay, will it work? Oh, look at this. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. This one looks obviously empty. And we come down a little hallway. Oh, okay. Well, I thought these were suites behind this. Turns out they are not suites. These are offices back here. And then, I would imagine if you're invited, you can come right out into here and sit and watch a game. Once again, not a bad place to watch a game from. Nice tall thick glass, and this is your view. I might want to be off to the side just a little bit. Still pretty sweet right here. So this is the area at the other end, and what you can imagine they have here is you see the doors that can be drawn up and down, even though it's dark in here, is more than likely an area where they set these tables out and they have boosters and fans up in here, and I would imagine food and things are served there, and then you go out here and to get your seat from the game. And again, from these seats, which are a little further over, where you're not right behind the basket, really, I think the corner seats, again, like I'd mentioned a couple of weeks ago, are really good seats. So it's really neat place to come watch a game here at Marshall. Now there is a natatorium, or obviously a pool and diving facility built in here too, right next to this. There are several buildings out here that are a part of this, and I'll get into some of the history of those here in a little bit as well. This area is much bigger than kind of when you're inside it seems. As a matter of fact, this might be the pool right over here. Let's go find out. Or it could be another gym, because I know there is another gym attached. Let's go see. All right, we're standing inside the Frederick A. Fitch Natatorium here at Marshall. Swimming and diving team is obvious. They also have a scuba class going on here, which is cool. I'm a scuba instructor myself, so I'll be interested to watch a little bit how they do this. A beautiful pool that goes from 13 feet. There's a swim under or a walkway you can go down to where you can stand in the water, which makes it perfect to teach diving. This with about 250 seats, I think, here in this natatorium. And there are some people in the water. I don't know if it's a class here at Marshall or kids in the water. Can't really tell by the amount, but I'll just show you here some of what is attached. The Frederick A. Fitch Natatorium, which is literally 25, 30 feet away from the basketball arena. Okay? Here's a look at the pool itself. You see the kids down there, or the young folks down there. And then down to here, we've got a 13-foot deep end with diving boards. And you see all the divers down below who are putting together all their gear. Now, a lot of times in colleges, they'll teach scuba actually as a credit course. It could also be something they do as a fun course on the side, and the physical education departments do. I know Oral Roberts used to teach it. As a matter of fact, the people that originally taught myself and my wife back in 1993 had been teaching through Oral Roberts. So you've got an instructor or a dive master for 3 or 4 students. They're explaining exactly what's going to go on here during either the first part of a class or Discover Scuba here tonight. There's some of the records and marks here at Marshall. I don't know if we can listen enough to actually read that. Probably not. Pretty neat little natatorium here attached to the Cam Henderson Center. Okay, so we're inside the back hallway here at the Cam Henderson Center. Now, the visitors' locker rooms used to be way down at the end of that hallway, out that door, up a set of stairs, around, and you had to go out into an actual lobby area and then back inside another set of doors. They've redone with some reconfiguration here, which is nice. They put us right here in the back hallway, which is down. We were up at the pool a second ago. It's up there, right over that way. The arena is right straight out there, and here is the visiting team locker room. So I thought we'd take a look around. Obviously the training area where they'll tape the guys. Go walking down the old hallway here. And here's your locker room. This is a nice size. Not a thing wrong with that. Plenty of private storage space, hangers and the like. Plenty of room for your basketball team. A little old school, kind of like that. Even got the mirrors. You know, for me the mirrors are a no-go, but for these guys, they're young and it's not a big deal. All right, so here's this area. This is the kids. That's me. Let's see what we have here. I think probably just good old showers and such. Necessary room. Yes. Yeah, the communal shower. Yep. I like the good old communal shower. You know what, after a game when you're really tired and hot and all that, I would imagine it's not a big deal. You know, one of the things I do like about this locker room, though, a lot of times locker rooms are behind one door. Well, you get an emotional coach and an emotional team after an emotional win or a loss. If there are media or anybody else standing outside, the only thing dividing you from them is, you know, one door. In this case, here's what I like is, you see that door down there, you have to come inside that door and then inside this door behind me to get all the way into where the locker room is, when it really gives the coaches and the team, I think, some privacy. I really kind of like that. So we'll go outside here, and I will walk right around to show you how to get to the court from here. And we'll also give you just a little bit of the history that I keep promising about this arena. You see the bigs practicing here. So the Cam Henderson Center opened in 1981. It's on 3rd Avenue, just on the northern end of the campus here at Marshall. It's named obviously after Cam Henderson. He coached here for from the mid-30s to the mid-50s, 35 to 55, I believe it is. He's their all-time leader in wins. Then this arena has been redone and done some refurbishing in the last couple of years, including right up there, as I showed you. Not just basketball arena, there's basketball courts, secondary courts, there are racquetball courts, training rooms, locker rooms. We've already been in the Frederick A. Fitch Auditorium, which is really cool, but what you don't know also is that really close to here is a place called Gullickson Hall. It was named for Otto Swede Gullickson. You gotta like that, Swede Gullickson, who actually was big in intramural programs here from the 1930s to really about 1970. He was obviously a pioneer. And that facility has a gym and also things like a rifle course, which I thought was really cool, a first aid lab, that kind of stuff. So they have a lot of things kind of going their way here in this facility here in Marshall. All right, so tomorrow night, it's a really big game. Tulsa and Marshall, TU's got to share first place in Conference USA, and you know that the team that wins Conference USA in the regular season is guaranteed no worse than an NIT bid. This has been a difficult place to play. Tulsa's 1-3 here, with an opportunity to do big things tomorrow night. We'll see you on the air with a 5:30 pregame time and a 6 o'clock tip-off on KRMG.